I have been a bartender for, okay, that kind of took it off. So again, hi, my name is Erica Schultz. I have been a bartender for 17 years. I have done parties, private parties. I've done clubs, casinos, restaurants. Worked for the city that I live in, and I've done business fundraisers. I've been a manager, inventory stock manager. So I have a lot of experience, and I just like to share everything that I know with you guys and give you some tips because I'm wanting you guys to go out there and be successful. It was a great career for me. I no longer go behind the bar, I strictly do this, but it was a great career. Made a good amount of money and it benefited, helped me and my family out. So I'm hoping that it does the same for you guys. I want everyone to see everyone winning out there in the world. So that's what we're here for. So here are some tips. We're going to first talk about job hunting tips. And when you are done with your lesson, you're going to want to start, even before you're done with your lesson, you're going to want to start looking around at different places. There are different places and different kinds of bars that you can work at. So I'd like for you guys, when you guys are almost done with this, to do your research. There are job strategies and different ways to research. So that's what we're going to talk about for the first 30 minutes. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit that button. Um, so you need to think of different places as far as the difference between a restaurant, like say, you know, Chili's or anything, or a nightclub. There's a big difference in the clientele, in the vibes, in everything that you go through. So research it, go on the websites. I would look at reviews as well, see if this is a place that you want to work at. Um, don't just settle for, okay, I only want to be a bartender. Start off as a bar back. There's nothing wrong with that. You get a lot of experience. You get to know your bar, where everything's at, and you can get a lot of good information from the veteran bartenders that are there. Um, you'll provide guidance on your bar resume today. So we will talk about the resume and how to word it. Your resume should include, just like any resume for a job, things that the managers, the owners want to hear. So if you have any training and say you've never had any bartender training or any bartender work experience, that's okay. Anything that you've done in the past, you can reword it and put it so that it sounds like customer service. It sounds like you're a good team player. Um, any job, any skills you can reword into the the industry. So today, let's go ahead and talk about potential employers, like I said in the beginning. So what do you want to do? As a beginning bartender, it would be beneficial to start off at a little bit of a slower pace until you get comfortable. So restaurants with day shifts, you will have the lunch rush, but the day shifts are very nice, they're very calm. When you feel that you're ready, you can go ahead and ask for that night shift, go ahead and ask for the weekend shift. But it's very good that you familiarize yourself with the bar before you take on a full blown shift, because if you take on that full blown shift right away, it does get a little hectic, it does get a little crazy, and it can overwhelm you. So when you're a bar back, what you do is you basically get the ice, you get the beers, you open stuff. You don't necessarily serve. So that's a great way to start, because then you can see where your well is, where your fast rail is, and all your stuff for the bar. Um, so let's create a creative resume. Put that in there. I had a student who, you can use the military. You can use, I used to work at Fast Trip, that's customer service, um, education, any way you can reword it to prepare for an interview. It's good to practice with somebody. You could practice with your friend, with your family member, work on that handshake. As a bartender, it is very important that you let your personality show. So when you go for an interview, dress nice, button up shirt for the ladies, collared shirt for the gentlemen, nice black slacks. Your shoes, you want them closed toe and have something on the back of them. I have my hair down right now just to show you guys. When you're in an interview, and you have your hair down, the potential for your hair to go into your face is like this. I don't want to interview someone that's potentially going to handle my food and my drinks that have hair in their face. So for gentlemen and for females, we're going to go ahead and nicely, you can nicely put it up and just put that hair back. If you want it down, you can put it down, but have a clip or a bobby pin and get it out of your face. Because when you are working behind that bar, you should not have your hair down. So you want to show them that. Um, be relaxed. Be relaxed. I know sometimes when we have interviews, we get a little uptight, we get a little nervous, and that's okay. It's human nature to do it. It's perfectly fine. But try to relax because as a bartender, like I said, personality, personality, personality. They're going to want to know what you can do for their company. So you can say, well, upsell. You learn that in your lessons, how to upsell. They want to hear how you're going to help them make money. So practice that. If you are trying to apply at a restaurant, practice their menu. Everything is online now, so you can get a copy of, this menu and this menu. And that way, when you walk in there, you already know a little bit about what they have, and you could say it in your interview. Excuse me. It's very impressive when someone walks in and they already know my establishment. They know what I'm doing. Cool. That's less training for me to do. So it does look really good doing that. Um, Practice your skills at home. Don't just stop because you're done with the lesson. Keep practicing your skills, learn your taste. That way, they might test you. When you go for an interview, they might say, show me your skills. Let me see what you got. Well, you want to show them your skills. You want to show them what you got because that's what's going to sell. You need to sell yourself. So not only are you, in an interview, you might say, oh, I have to make drinks. They're going to, order 2, 3 drinks at a time. You're making this, set yourself up. And don't forget, yeah, okay, what? Smile, eye contact, pretend that they're a customer and that you're trying to make that tip and you're trying to make money for the establishment. Don't forget personality, personality, personality. You'll hear me say this a million times. Um, so once you're done with the interview process, after that, you want to go ahead and check back with them. So within 24 hours, you should be sending an email just, good afternoon. My name is, I had an interview with. I'd just like to thank you for the time of considering me to work in your establishment. If hired, I am very excited to, and again, give some of your skills so it goes back in their mind. Oh, that's right. This person is eager to want to work. Um, Give it a few days. Give it about a week before you call. Don't constantly bug. They don't like that. So give it about a week before you go ahead and do a follow-up call so you can, yes, may I please speak with so-and-so. Make sure that you are calling, you are emailing during times that are not peak hours. And when I say peak hours, um, the lunch rush is usually from 11:30, 1:30. So please don't call. Managers are busy, servers are busy, staff is busy. They don't want to take the time. They usually clock out about 4, 5, so you want to get to them beforehand and then just reintroduce yourself. Hi, and I wanted to follow up with my interview. Sometimes it takes time, so be patient with it. Job hunting is hard. Be patient. If you get shot down, it's okay. Um, I got shot down, and it's okay. The next one will come up. Wherever you're supposed to go, that's where you will end up. So keep trying, and go for it. And how you want to build your skills to become the bartender. Let's say, bam, we got it. We got this job. We're hired. We're about to go and make some money. Let's build some skills. Let's build some people skills. I like to, when my customer comes up to me, hey, how's it going? Smile, laugh, joke. There are a couple topics in the sessions you will learn that we stay away from. Everything else, though, have fun with it. Get to know your customers, get to know their names. You can practice this skill if, say, your friends are having a party. Hey, can I make drinks real fast for you? Practice, and then you get to know people people, and you get to smile with them and just have a lot of fun with this job. It is one of the best experiences that I've had. A lot of fun, and I mean, the money is also nice. So you want to build those skills to be professional with not only your customers, but you want to build team skills. You want to be able to talk to your manager skills because it all comes hand in hand. Okay. If you need to cut someone off, you need to let your team know. You need to let your manager know. It goes full circle. So make sure that you are a team player. Let them know that you are a team player and that you're ready to work. Because if you're not, they're not going to hire you. I'm just going to be completely honest. You'll pretty much be done. Um, so essential skills for a resume. You have everything that you're learning in this. The essential skills you are learning through this program. It's an amazing program. So you are learning the essential skills as far as the counts go. You have your recipes in the book, how to mix, how to layer, all the stuff that you're learning. Those are essential skills. But a lot of what you are going to learn, the essential is going behind a bar and practicing. So that's why it's important to practice the essential skills that you learn. Just because you're done with this lesson does not mean that you stop practicing. Continue to practice at home, practice for your family parties. That way you get that feedback. People will tell you, you know, I don't like this. Yes, I like this. And it just builds you up. It helps you to get better and more professional. Um, Inventory management is very important when you get a job. You may not be the inventory manager, but ask about it. Inquire about stuff because it shows that one, you're interested. It shows that you have potential to be an inventory manager or a potential to be an assistant, a manager. It just shows that you have a lot of potential to do a lot more than just make and sell drinks. Um, Invest your time into this job because this is a good job to have, and you want to have this for a while because it can take you a lot of different places. um, so pay attention to other bartenders when you guys are working. Be ready for some criticism. Perfectly fine. Your vet bartenders, you can learn from them. You could be a bartender for 20, 25 years and you can still learn something. So don't get too discouraged when they say, hey, I don't like this drink, or hey, you're doing that wrong. Well, then how do you do it? Can you show me? And then you could talk about it. Oh, okay, you might learn something new. Um, it never hurts to just watch and learn. When you guys go to restaurants, say you're going to dinner tonight, sit at the bar, observe the bartender. Tell the bartender, hey, I'm looking to be a bartender. What advice, sir? What can you do? Ask questions. Bartenders love to talk about how the bar is. It's fun. So ask yourself, hey, what do I want to learn? And then go out and don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to learn new things, to take criticism. It's okay. I know a lot of people get a little offended and a little upset, but we all can learn. So um, take that, and it makes you a little bit more professional, and you show like that you're a team player when you can take things and talk about it. Um, so now we're gonna dress the part for an interview. As you can see, yes, I have a plain black shirt. It is not buttoned up, but the most popular colors for uniforms are black. It's just more formal. I would wear, if I went to an interview, black slacks with a nice button up black shirt. And like I said, hair up, but work on your handshakes and everything else. Take all your stuff with you. Okay? Whatever you have, the kit that you got in this, take it with you, and that way you're ready if they do test you. So prepare for the interview in that way. Is there any questions as of right now? Okay, I thought I saw someone in the chat. My apologies. We're going to go ahead and say The interview's good, the interview's over, you followed up and you got the job. Take any shift you can. You might want the night shift, you might want the weekend shift just because you know that there's more people, there's more possibility of more tips. Take whatever you can get and you'll move up from there. Started off at a small little bar and it was simple, very simple. I made like probably 10 of the same drinks over and over, but that's where I started. And then I was able to go up and move to serve. I could serve up to 300-400 people on my own. And it's nice. So take what you can get and you'll move up. Just show that initiative, show that you want it and that you're willing to learn. Okay, how to keep learning as a bartender, like we were talking. There are different things online, there's different books, keep up with the trends. Just because this book said this recipe, but the new trend, the 2023 way says this, keep up with the trends. That way, when an interviewer asks you what's in a this and this, you know this is what's in it, exactly what's in it. Because just because that drink, you know, was named, I apologize about that. Make sure you keep up with the times and you're always there so that you're ready just in case you do get tested at the time. As you can see, I have my rainbow shots. We will probably learn that on another time. But this is simple, this is easy. A lot of establishments like it. Know your recipes to your simple drinks, like martinis. Have your book ready with your recipe books. If you do have one, I suggest that everyone buy one of these so that you can learn from other bartenders that have been there. And you can learn different recipes, new trendy recipes, keep up to date, and keep a little book in your bag, in your backpack, wherever, your tip jar, whatever you take with you. Now let's talk about, this is going to be the end of that one. Clyde, is there anything you wanted to add to that? Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to how to get yourself ready, get yourself pumped up for this interview. You got to interview. It's in an hour. Okay, cool. You got to get yourself pumped up. Make sure you eat something before so your stomach's not rumbling during the interview because it's a little embarrassing. Make sure you're hydrated. You're not, choking on your saliva because you're going to get nervous and you're going to get dehydrated. So try to make yourself hydrated as possible. And then just go out there. What I like to do is I put music on and I will try to pump myself up with my music. I'll get out there, I'll sing, I'll dance. Yeah, Erica, you got this, you got this. Okay, we're going to go out there. We're going to knock out this interview. Pump yourself up because you want to be in that good mood. You want to be happy. And because, like I said, personality, you want to go in there and like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, okay. You need to be enthusiastic. You need to be happy. And you need to be, just show them you're a people person and I'm going to treat you the same way I'm going to treat my customer, so they see that you can talk to the customer, you can upsell with the customer, and that you could sit there, because some customers want that. They just want to talk to someone. They want to go to the bar and find entertainment, so that way they can chill, forget about the problems of the day. So go out there and show them that. I do believe Clyde. Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there was someone in the chat and it went away. Did you see that?
So far, none so far, but he just
Maybe
logged in. Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. No, it's my laptop then. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's go ahead. And now that we're done with the whole interview and how to dress and stuff, so we get the job. We're cool. We're learning. We're doing our shifts. Now you need to learn how to keep the job. Always stay busy. Okay, whatever you do, keep prepared. And every establishment wants to see you staying busy. Not just busy, but being productive. I always made a list. Mondays, I clean the mats. I take all the mats out and I scrub them. I put them through the dishwasher. The next day, all the dishes are clean. They're all dry, fresh. All the martini wine glasses are clean in the inside, no water spots. Um, Keep yourself busy to keep the job. Establishments want to see that their money is being put to good use. Um, you don't want to just slack off. You got the job and now you're going to, no, we can't be doing that. Okay, we want to keep the job. We want to make sure that these people know, okay, I got my money's worth. So study your bar. When you first learn, get that menu. If you have downtime, just okay. So a mudslide is learn your recipes, so that way you're not always constantly, what's in that? Oh, you won't let me check. But if you have to, it's okay. But because as a new bartender, you are going to constantly check. But you want to make sure that you know all your recipes so you can walk in there saying, I know my stuff. I got this. I don't have to constantly be checking. I don't have to look at my phone for the recipe. So get your menus. Every establishment has a happy hour. Every establishment has a drink of the month. This and that. They are learn how to make them. They're made a specific way. Ask your fellow bartenders. So how do you do it? Michelada mix, Bloody Mary mix. Everybody makes them in a different way. Your establishment already might have a premix. Learn, study it. Really study your establishment because when you know your stuff and they see you know your stuff, they're like, all right, I see them. Let's move them up. More hours. The night shift. Hey, let's give them karaoke night. Hey, let's give them DJ night because those are the nights that you are eventually going to want, even though they are the late nights. Learn how to do your side work, how side work is properly supposed to be done. Every shift will have side work. Ask your fellow bartenders, ask your managers, pay attention. Side work is very important. Know the rules of the bar and be nicely stern about keeping those rules with your other staff as far as possibly people that aren't supposed to be behind the bar or anything like that. Um, get to know your managers. I'm not saying like you have to necessarily be overly nice to them, like beyond like fake nice, but I'm saying get to know them on a nice, personal, just you could be cool with because you're going to want open communication with your managers as far as needing to cut someone off or to report a problem with the customer that you may be having. You want your managers to have your back. Um, so that's all very important. When you first get that job, that's what you do. You have patience learning, have patience with yourself because you are going to mess up, and that's okay. We all do. I still do. Um, Patience, practice, and just be ready, be open, be ready to learn, be ready to just have a new experience, have a great time, um, and you're gonna have fun with this job. I guarantee it. So when you first get that job, study, 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 patience, 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 and you'll get to know the customer service industry. It's a little different, but it can be a lot of fun. It can. Um, you're there, let's say, already a couple months in. Okay, oh, I got it good with the manager. Oh, they love me here. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Just because you may be the manager's favorite or the favorite bartender of customers does not mean your job is secure. If you get there and you're there a couple months in, 6 months in, a year in, you start slacking, your shifts will probably be cut. You'll go to a lesser shift, your hours. They're not going to keep you and waste their money paying you for you to just stand around and do nothing or for you to slack off. And it's very easy to do when you do have downtime. That's why it's important to try to be busy, but like I said, be productive at the same time. Um, Stay off your phones unless you are looking up a recipe and the manager approves that. Um, and it's okay if you have to do that. It doesn't show that you don't, you know, you're not knowing it. It just shows that, hey, oh, okay, I need to just pick up myself on this drink. Excuse me, goodness, see, I didn't have enough water, and now my throat's itchy. So we're going to go ahead and we got the job. Let's learn. Okay, I'm working with someone. I'm just going to give you a little hint on a restaurant policy that we've done. There was four of us back there. Call it. So as far as I'm right here making my rainbow shots, I have another bartender right here. Call it side, behind, side. You want to learn the rules of your bar. There are policies behind the bar. It's bar etiquette to call it. That's something I had to learn at a new establishment. I had never heard of it. Um, and now it's something that I use when I go places because, well, yeah, you want to know if someone's side of you. You want to know if someone's behind you so you guys aren't bumping into each other. So I learned that at a new establishment. Get to know their bar etiquette, their bar rules. Um, that way, you're all on the same page, you're all in one team, and everyone's good to go. The shift runs smoothly, everyone's happy at the end of the night. We're all done cleaning. We did all of our side work, and we get to leave out of here as a team. It's awesome. So, study, 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 and then patient with yourself. You have to be patient with people, but mainly be patient with yourself because it is a learning process. And it's not as easy just to, but with practice and with time, you will learn it. Are there any questions so far? No. Okay.
All
So,
good?
oh,
No, it's all
okay.
good. You're
Oh,
amazing.
okay. 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 um, so we talked about looking for an interview. Let's talk about the different places. I mean, looking for an establishment. Let's talk about the different establishments we can look for. We know how to interview. We know that we're supposed to research, but there's different places you can go ahead and start bartending at. There's hotels. Hotels are a nice, calm place to start, and I like those shifts. Well, did because they were just quiet. They're a nice, easy way to get in. Resorts. There are resorts out there. If you live in the bigger cities, those are good places. They have a lot of customers. You have cruise boats. You have regular cruises. Those are good money makers. Those you have a lot of customer skills though, and you have to be ready for that big rush for those. There's nightclubs. Nightclubs are a different scene from the restaurant. Um, it's loud, so you have to be ready to. Excuse me, what'd you say? I'm sorry. Um, you have to be ready to be fast paced. There's really no time to kind of just chill at nightclubs, but they are good money makers. You meet a lot of people, you have a lot of fun. There's obviously good music going on, so you're keeping that vibe going, as you're working the shift. That always helps when they have good music. There's restaurants. We have restaurants, say Chili's. Chili's is a famous franchise, and I like it over there because Chili's is um, busy, but not so busy. Um, there's sports bars. Sports bars are good because obviously a lot of people, mostly everyone, loves sports. Research that. Um, there are um, there are different places. As far as I'm drawing a blank here, guys, I'm so sorry. You can do personal parties where you go ahead and create your own, and you pay, or people pay you for your services. There's many different opportunities in this industry that you can go ahead and take advantage of. So I'd like for you tonight, possibly, if you haven't already, go ahead and think about the places that you would like to work at, what you're ready for, and be realistic with yourself. If you think that you got this and you can handle all those people, go for it. Go for it. Don't second guess yourself. Just say, you know what? I think I got this, and I'm gonna go get it. Yeah, go for it because if you second guess yourself, you never know the opportunity you can be taken away from yourself. If you're not ready, hey, start off at a slower place. Start off day shifts. Then when you're ready, I think Erica, the manager, I think I'm ready for a night shift. Can I go ahead and try a night shift maybe once a week? Sure, let's go ahead and give it to you. Got the night shift. I did the dinner rush. I did the nightclub run. Cool. Can I get weekends? Ask. Not saying like beg, beg, beg and be persistent, but put yourself out there. You get told, no, I don't think you're ready. Okay, I respect it. What can I do to show you that I'm ready? That should be your next question. Um, and then they'll tell you, take it and go with it. Um, like I said, I started off small places, and then the club was ridiculously busy. Um, you just handle it. When you do go to fast places, this is kind of a side note. I take a Snickers or a granola bar because sometimes the breaks and the lunches don't get to come as fast as you want them, and you get a little hangry. That's just a side note. Anyway, so research these places, see their reviews, like I said, see what um, their clients have said, see what maybe possibly other workers have said. Um, Go to these places. I want to work at this restaurant. Guess what? I'm going to go personally myself and go have lunch at the bar. And I'm just going to talk to the bartender. I know the manager's on site. So, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put myself out there. Yeah, I'm taking a manager. Oh, who's the manager here? Oh, really? Get to know the manager. All of a sudden, put it out there. Yeah, I'm taking a bartending class and I want to become a bartender. Guess what? You already got in because you've been talking about yourself and you're networking yourself to become a bartender. Get to know people. What I like to go to places that I would want to work at. That's how I got a job that really benefited me. Um, I was a customer and I was talking. I thought this person was just a bartender. Found out it was the manager. Got the job right on the spot because we built that relationship because I networked myself and I had experience. He knew I was a bartender before, and my personality sold itself. Basically, is what he said. Not to sound, but that's what it was. So network yourself, put yourself out there. Social media, everyone's on social media. That's a great place to go. You have, TikTok, Snap, IG, all these different social media sites. Put yourself out there. Every establishment has a page on one of the websites, on one of the social media sites. Um, Check it out. Look up their website. Look up what they do, what they're about. Um, and then maybe you get to know someone on there. You get to know the worker, build relationships. Like I said, network, 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 and sell yourself. Personality. Um, so let's go ahead. We're done with this. We're done with our resumes. And when you do go ahead and put your resume, you can put that you are certified in Serve Safe, in RBA, whatever you're certified in. And then I would not give them a copy until you get that second interview or until you get the job. That's when it's required. You can put that you have it there. You can put the date that you completed it. But keep that for, here's my first day, here's my certificate, because they will post that. So when you do your resume, include that, include this class, include this course. You can include, if you have an instructor, ask them to be your reference. That's a good reference to have. Word it. You always want to word at least 3 on the top, 3 sentences, 4 sentences of what you want to do and what you are trying to get out of the job. Saying that, I have these skills, this is what I'm about, this is what my goal is. You always want to include that in the heading of your resume so they see a little bit, just let them know a little bit about yourself and a little bit what you bring to the table. And then you go about doing your, schooling and then doing your experiences and all that stuff. Give me a second, someone's trying to admit. Sorry about that. They didn't admit them. Okay. Um, There we go. So you're going to go ahead and put all that stuff. I am going to read you just a little bit of my personal resume and what I included. Mine was a little bit more into detail just because this was a resume to apply as the bar manager. But I will read you the top of what I put. Okay, it says, this was mine. Customer-oriented bar manager, well observed in overseeing movement of liquor, beer, specialty drinks. Um, Diligent in incredible supply stocking tasks, customer area and cleanness. You want to let them know that you are really clean, because keeping a bar clean is the key to a good shift. Um, Strong team leader, the bar staff trainer. I've been a bar staff trainer, leads hands-on organization, understanding the approach, diligent in including supply, restocking tasks, customer, strength in learning, customer service, bar staff. I'm trying to shorten this for you. And then it just says, dedicated to maximizing, they love this part, they love to hear this. Dedicated to maximizing profit with effective cost controls and promotional strategies. Managements, establishments love to hear that, because when they hear that, what do they hear? You're going to bring me more money. That's what every establishment wants to hear, basically, is how you are going to bring them money. Um, so you want to let them know you can upsell and that you can bring them money, you can benefit them. You're not just there for a paycheck, you're there to help them make money. So that was a little bit of my heading of my resume. Like I said, that was just a little bit more into detail, just because it was for a different position, but you kind of get the gist of it as far as what to say, what skills to put in there. They want to hear you're a team player. They want to hear that you got people skills, especially, and they want to hear how you're going to make them money. Um, don't be afraid to try drinks at home. So you can go in there and, oh, well, I created this drink the other day, and you want to try it out. That way they know, oh shoot, okay, they're making drinks on their own. They have their own taste. Cool. You know what you want, and you go out and you do it. They love that. They love the enthusiasm. So go ahead, go out there, and honestly, you gotta pump yourself up. In the end, you have to be your own cheerleader. Go out there and just say, I can do it. I can do it. I got this. Um, but keep in mind that you do need to be professional, but sell yourself. Let yourself have some fun in the interview. Let yourself have some fun meeting these people, the managers, the staff. You don't have to be so serious. You don't have to say, yes, I'd like to speak to, yes, may I please speak to the manager? Okay, thank you. Hi, my name is Erica. My name is Erica Lopez. I am including, I'm wanting to be a bartender right now. I just finished my 12 hours training at, you could say local bartending school. I have inquired my, say your certificates if you have more. Um, I'm ready. I'm eager to learn. I feel I could bring a lot to this table. Um, I'm ready to upsell. I'm ready to make you some money. I'm ready to have some fun with customers. Like, I'm ready to go. You want to show that you're enthusiastic. Don't be like, oh my God, and I will. No, okay, you don't have to get all crazy like that. But show that you're enthusiastic, smile, and like I said, personality, personality, and just be a people person. Pretend you're the manager, and what you're looking for is what you want to hear. So if you have an establishment and you're looking for someone to take care of my customers, to make sure they make it home safely, and to make me money, that's what I want to hear that you can bring to me. So in an interview, that's what you let them know. I bring this, 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 this. Make yourself sound good. Be your own cheerleader. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about, say you have no bartender experience. That's okay. We all started off. You have no bartender experience, but in your resume, you need to sound like you're ready to be a bartender and you are having bartender experience in different kinds of ways, at different kinds of aspects of your life. Um, Say you worked in education. Say you were a sub. I have patience. I make my own learning syllabus. You can also say you worked at a gas station. That's customer service. That's money handling. Um, Dealing with customers are a different story, but you have the patience. You can do it. So reword it, like I said before, reword it to whatever you did before into what you want now. You can do that. Um, okay, so after this, like I said, research what you want. Is there anybody that has questions about anywhere that I've worked, or um, any questions about different establishments that you can work at? Is anyone in here from Bakersfield? No? Okay. Okay. Well, there are different places, and we are starting a job placement here in our company. So we will be helping you guys all start jobs, interns. So it's really cool. We will be getting that for you guys out. So we're going to help you guys into doing this to hook you guys up with that job. So be prepared for it. Be ready. I had a client just finish today, and he already has his first interview. Well, he's already had it. Um, and so be ready for that. People are eager to learn. I mean, are too eager to hire, especially right now in the summertime. Summer is one of the busiest seasons. So if you go online, Indeed.com has them. Um, Google, they're all posted. Jobs are posted everywhere. I've seen them. So research and jobs are out there. If you guys want them, go get them. Okay. So I know different locations as far as mostly restaurants right now are hiring. So think of what is in a restaurant. When you are working in a restaurant, you're not only focusing on the bar, you also have tables that you have to take care of. So you will not only need to learn your drink menu, you will need to learn your food menu. Two different types of things, and they're going to want to know, how the food is cooked and stuff like that. So it is important that, no, I'm just a bartender. I don't need to know the menu. Yeah, actually, you do. You need to know the food menu because you will be taking tables from time to time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's more experience under your belt, and it's just really better for you, to be honest. So when you go in, I forgot to mention this, when you go in for an interview, don't be scared. Ask for a menu. Say, oh, I've noticed you guys have a food menu or a drink menu. Can I take one home, or may I take one home? Is this online? Which it probably will be, and study it, or you can study it before the interview. Like I said, so you already know their drink of the month. I see your drink of the month is a lemon drop martini. So I make it this way. How do you guys different ways? Just so they see that you're interested and that you really want to do this. So that's what I would go ahead and do as far as job searching, job placements, how to dress for an interview. And once you do get the job, a little tip, ladies, men, hair up, please. I don't want to see a bartender with their hair in my drink. So like this, I wouldn't have my hair like this working a bar. So always hair up. Make sure your shirts and everything are nice, ironed, clean. Don't just Febreze your clothes, hang it, and then wear it the next day. You will go home smelling like alcohol, beer, and stuff like that. So make sure you stay clean. Um, Make sure when you do go for that interview, you show them my hair is nice. Ladies, not too, I know I may have, but not too dark of makeup. You want to do light lipstick color. You want to have your nails nice trimmed, not too long. Um, Men, you want to make sure you're nicely shaven, get that line up right here, get that little, get your fade going on, um, get all that situated. That way you walk in and they're like, oh, okay, they're very nice and presentable. That's what I would want to see if I walked into an establishment serving my food, serving my drink. So make yourself look good. So the first impression, you guys all know first impressions mean a lot, and that's everywhere. So make a good first impression. It means a lot. Not only for the manager and the interviewer, make a first good impression for whoever you're asking. Say, I'm working and you're asking me for an application. Um, well, I'm going to let my manager know, you came for an application. You always turn in your application to the manager, though. But I'm going to describe you to my manager. Well, she came in, she had a black shirt, she had big old hoop earrings on. I don't know about wearing that. And she had her hair down, um, but she kind of had a stain on her shirt, or she had, so they're going to describe you. They're going to talk about your personality. They're going to talk about how your demeanor was. So it's very important that when you go in to ask for a manager, when you go in to ask for the application, that you're being cool, you're being nice with everybody, and you're selling yourself to everybody, because they will talk. They will let you know, like not in a bad way, but just, hey, so what was this person about? What did they say? What did they want? So they're going to ask questions about you. So make sure you set a good impression for everyone that's in there. Clean, nice cut, nice hair. Um, when you do go to turn in your application, go don't go during peak hours. Go during between, I would say, 11 to 1:30, and then about 11, yeah, 11 to about 1. And then I would go and get right after the dinner shift about 2. I mean, before, after the lunch shift, 2, and then go after that before 5. Hand it to the manager. If you hand it to them while they're busy, they're going to go like this. Okay, thank you. And they're going to walk away real fast because they're busy. They don't have time for it. What happens to your application? It's gone. So you want to hand it to them where, okay, well, thank you, and they take it. Do not hand it to another employee or another bartender for a couple of reasons. Some people do not want to see another bartender behind the bar because of competition. I'm not going to lie. So they won't turn in your application. Some people want their friends to get the job of an opening. Say there's an opening. They want their best friend to get it. They don't want you to get it. So guess what? Your application is going to go in the trash. Their friend's application is going to be turned into the manager. So always make sure it is given to the manager or to the owner directly. Don't give it to another staff because you can't guarantee that it's going to get there. And then if, say, they never get it, you don't know, you follow up. Yeah, I'm following up with my application. What application? Just manager or owner, not any other staff. So we're going to go ahead. We have 10 minutes left. Is there anyone that has any questions about anything we talked about or just anything in general for right now? Okay, does not look like it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to practice and make a drink for you guys, a drink, and show you how to give good customer service with a smile and to do it correctly. I should have had no picture. So I'm going to go ahead and pretend that I'm making a margarita. Let me grab the Sorry about that. I should have been prepared. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I have my customers. Someone ordered a margarita. I'm new. I'm nervous. My first customer, I'm feeling antsy. I got some anxiety going on. I'm like, oh my God, okay, please God, let me make this right. Okay, you know, salt. Okay, don't say it out loud, salt. Okay, and then I gotta do eyes. So we're gonna go like this. You wanna pay attention to what you're doing, but focus on your customer. So how's your day? You want a margarita? That's a good summer drink. Yeah? So what are you doing here? Like, what are you up to today? You know, not like, what are you doing here? What are you up to today? Oh, really? That's cool. And you're paying attention to what you're doing, but at the same time, you're focusing on the customer because you can't just ignore the customer to focus on the drink. And then, you know, go ahead and pour your eyes. Oh, yeah? Me too. Okay. Yeah, no, I just started this job. Really? Yeah, it's cool. I'm learning. You gotta let me know how this tastes, okay? Let me know how this tastes. Don't be nervous to tell me. And then they say, you know, it's too strong or it's too blah, blah, blah. Make fun of yourself. Make a joke about it. Be like, oh, oops, my bad. You know, I'm gonna have to charge you double, or, you know, oh, I guess that one's coming out of my check because, you know, whatever. Make fun of yourself. Take criticism. It's okay to be wrong. So just smile. Like, you could be nervous, but yeah, Okay, and inside you're like, oh my God, please let me make this right. Um, you mess up, you mess up. You get it right, hey, cool. You got one for the team. So that's about it for today, Clyde.
Yep. I think we're sorry. Yep. I think we're all good for today. Any concerns so far? Questions? Anyone? Our students with our master bartender, Raquel, Kaylee. I think they're so focused on your discussion. That's why they're speechless.
Okay.
I think we're all good. So see you next week.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
All right. And Erica, thank you and talk to you soon. All right. I think from Raquel, thank you.
Bye,
All
Raquel.
right.
Love
Thank
the
you,
profile
Erica.
pic.
And see you everyone next week for our online bartending course.
Bye,
And
Kaylee.
all right. And Erica, thank you so much. Me on my end, I really learned a lot.
No problem. No problem. It was fun.
Okay, I think no questions so far for the student, and thank you so much for their times, and also to you, Erica, and see you next week. All right.
Okay. See you guys next week.
All right. Bye bye. Thank you.